Hey YouTube, it's Mariah. I just wanted to give an update video um, for my last year's video that I did on my personal polycystic kidney disease story because it's been 1 year since I made that, so I wanted to do an update, follow up. I got a lot of great comments over the past year, and I haven't been signed on my YouTube that much, so I finally just got on and responded to a lot of those comments and personal messages. So I just wanted to give a big thank you to everybody who watched the video and got something out of it. So since it's been a year, I'm going to explain some things that have happened over the past year, personally with my daily life living with PKD. Okay, so I am now, soon, coming up in May, I'll be 20 years old, so that means 10 years ago I was diagnosed with polycystic kidney disease, since I was diagnosed when I was 10. I feel old, because that feels like it was forever ago. But last year I was having some complications just from like managing symptoms and stuff like pain and just the normal urinary tract infections and high blood pressure and stuff. Since it's been a year, a few other things that popped up was I still am trying to manage my high blood pressure. It just keeps fluctuating. Sometimes it gets high, sometimes it's low, sometimes it's normal. So I just go back and forth with that every day. Lately, the main thing has been pain. Just constant pain in my back and my sides. But the thing is that I don't have health insurance, so I haven't been to a nephrologist in almost 2 years, so I have no idea what's going on with my kidneys internally because I can't go to the doctors, I don't have health insurance. Hopefully I'll be getting health insurance within the next couple months. I wanted to talk about something else while I'm making this PKD video. I also wanted to spread the word about a heart defect that often affects children, and then it rarely affects adults. It's called atrial septal defect, which is a heart defect. Usually, you're born with it. It's a congenital heart defect, so you're born with it. Basically, atrial septal defect means a hole in the heart. Well, I was born with it, and when I was born with it, it didn't cause any concern. It was small, so the doctors figured that it would close on its own. As I grew older, about 3 years ago, I went to a cardiologist to do a checkup, and they found that the hole did not close. It got big, pretty big, and I had a very loud and abnormal heart murmur, and they also found an aneurysm on my heart. So I was put on a heart monitor, and they just monitored me for about 3 months, and they took me off of that, and they just put me on blood thinners and anticoagulants. So, anyways, a few weeks ago, I went back to the doctor, just because I've been just feeling so fatigued lately. It's been ridiculous, and I've just been having so much pain in my ribs and my lungs, burning, and chest pain. So I figured I should go to the doctor. I have this heart defect, I should probably go. So I went and they ran some tests, and turns out that they are going to do a cardiac catheterization probably within the next few months, whenever that can be scheduled, because that has to be done in the OR. But I have pulmonary hypertension, which is a complication that can occur with atrial septal defect. So I wanted to spread the word about that. If you have atrial septal defect or have a child with it, or know anybody with it, I want you to spread the word about that if they didn't get it closed, because if you don't, it can also cause high blood pressure, it can cause aneurysms, blood clots, heart attacks, strokes. It makes you short of breath, just causes a whole mess of complications. So get that checked, or you could be like me and develop pulmonary hypertension, which is a life-threatening disease, and it's chronic and it's incurable. So now I'm stuck with it, along with PKD. Yay me! um, but so I don't know what's gonna go on with that. I have a lot of tests coming up to see what the treatment options are and stuff. So I'll make another video specifically about pulmonary hypertension after this video. Anyways, back to PKD. So, last year I talked a little bit about my mom who also had PKD. And I actually have some very, very sad news. I'm very sad to say that my mom last year on June 3rd passed away after 12 years after having her aneurysm. What happened was she was fine for 12 years, fine, perfectly fine, well, fine for her. She didn't have any major complications, but then out of the blue, she had some bleeding, internal bleeding, didn't know where it came from, sent her to the hospital, they ran some tests, and turns out the bleeding was coming from her kidneys, from the disease, from PKD. They couldn't stop it because of my mom's vegetative state. She couldn't be put under anesthesia, so they couldn't operate on her. So she got very, very, very sick very fast, and they couldn't stop the bleeding. And 2 weeks later, she passed away on June 3rd. And that will be that'll be a year coming up here in a couple months that she passed away. Her name was Kim, and she was, I want to say she was 53, 54. She was 53, 54, but anyways, her name was Kim. She was the best mother in the entire world. I wish I could have spent more time with her before she had her aneurysm, because she had her brain aneurysm when I was 7. So I don't remember a whole lot of her while she was physically active and played a role as my mother, because I was so little when it happened, so I don't have the pleasure of really having a whole lot of memories with her. Pretty much the only memories I have of her are memories of how she was after she had her aneurysm, and which left her in a vegetative state. But I am doing okay because I know she's in a better place and she's a lot more comfortable, and I know she's watching over me, and so that was very, very hard, very, very sad, but it's life, and it's part of polycystic kidney disease, unfortunately. So with that said, on that note, please take care of yourselves, and feel free to message me personally on my YouTube, or you can, if you have a Facebook, you can Facebook me. I'll put my Facebook link down in the description box. Alright, so take care, everybody, and wish you all the best, and thanks for watching.